Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is new, so please subscribe and hit the bell button. Also like, comment, share, all of that would be very, very much appreciated. I always read my comments and I always reply as well. I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure series on twin flames. It's based on my life. I've written 2 books in this series so far. It's called Perception, The Two Yet One, books 1 and 2. You can find links to purchase those books from Amazon in the description box below, as well as links to view trailers that I created for each of the books that gives hints to the story. You can also find links to view me reading my first book, book 1, aloud, to my Facebook following for upload to YouTube here. I've gotten up to chapter 4 so far. So I'm just sitting there reading it aloud, and everybody seems to be enjoying that. You can also find links to view Facebook Lives that I uploaded about my story, my mission as a twin flame myself. I'm also offering personal readings. You can find information for that in the description box below as well. Okay, so this is a timeless reading. Whenever you're attracted to it is when it's right for you. This is the Celtic crossbred, which I read slightly differently than other readers, so I will explain as I go. So at this time for you, Virgo, you are the heart of everything for you. You are manifesting. For me as a reader, when I get a major arcana card such as this is an indication to me that this energy is part of your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the reason why you were here, incarnated in this body, in this dimension, on this planet, to learn the lessons that you are here to learn to raise your soul's vibration. Okay? So this is a right side up energy. In my deck, I do not read reversals. If it had been upside down, I would say that you're beginning to learn how to manifest. But it is right side up, so it is fully manifested itself. This is the power of manifestation. You know how to manifest, Virgo. You are bringing in the things that you want from your very thoughts, from your energy, bringing things into reality from nothing, or what looks like nothing. From the smallest particle is what you're doing here. And wow, so I'm thinking that it's all about manifesting what you want into your life, okay? And this is saying that this is what you are supposed to be doing, since it is represented as this major arcana card. The next energy that we read is the energy that is directly affecting what is at the heart of everything for you at this time, Virgo, and we have discs. Health and wealth energy. You'll see here this is success. You're being very successful in how you're doing this because of the good energy that you're putting out. This is my boomerang energy card. This is the good things that you receive by the good things you put out into the world. This is how you are manifesting. This is through acts of charity and generosity, just being helpful to others, and just being really good, loving, and just sending these wonderful energies out into the universe, and you are bringing it back to you. Okay, this is giving and being very good about it. So you're receiving really good energy right now, Virgo, because of your good works. And you're doing it, see, I've got the moon here, and they're showing me, my guides are showing me the moon, telling me that you're doing it in a way that you may not even be telling people. Like if you give someone some money on the street who asked for it, you don't go home and tell them, hey, I just gave this person some money. You're just doing it without looking for the kudos that come with it. So that's really, really cool, Virgo. This is the number of love. 6 is the number of love. You're doing it out of the love of your heart. There may be a Taurus involved with this, but there doesn't have to be. Wow, good job, Virgo. Now, The energy that is the root of it all is the Ten of Discs. This is your wealth. This may have something to, oh my, okay. I said that before I even focused on what this is you. Okay? And this is your happy family. Okay? You've got the money to do this. You've got the health and the wealth to be generous, to manifest what you want. You've got a really good inheritance, whether it's through money, through DNA. You've got a happy family life when it comes to your health and your wealth. You have a really good, solid foundation. It could be that you have a lot of money. It could be that you have both money and great health. And also a great family that taught you how to do these wonderful acts of love. Wow, what a wonderful reading so far, Virgo. Okay, so the energy that is moving out of your life at this time is cup energy, and this is the Queen of Cups, and it's in reverse. So it seems like you may have been reflecting, or there may have been a person in your life that embodies this energy. As a person, the Queen of Cups is someone who is very emotional. She's got a handle on her emotions. She can be a very reflective person. Sometimes people think they don't have their own personality, because what happens is this is a person that reflects others. So that's why they seem like they don't have their own personality, like they almost like a chameleon, but it's because of their energy. If somebody says this is a wonderful, sweet, loving person, that's because the person saying that is wonderful, sweet, and loving. Or if they say, oh, that person is mean and manipulative and rude, it's because the person saying that is mean and manipulative and rude. So that's why that person gets the energy of like, oh, this person doesn't have their own. They seem to be perceived like they don't have their own personality. Or, since it's reversed, it just could be like that person never fully manifested into your life, or you were beginning to reflect on yourself, or you were beginning to get a handle on your own emotions, but now you aren't anymore. Okay, now you were... So it could be that if this is not a person in your life, it could be that you still have to reflect on your emotions as a person in a feminine sense, or you're done doing it. You didn't really need to. Just kind of depends on who that resonates with. Okay, so the next two energies for me as a reader are futures. Now this is a more immediate future, whereas this is a future that will happen after this one. This is one of the reasons why my readings are different. And as you know, we go this way, clockwise, and so this is the energy that we read first. So in your not so immediate future, what we have here is the Three of Wands. And Wands is fire energy, it's passion, okay? And this is upside down, so it's beginning to manifest. If this was right side up, I would say this is definitely happening in your not so near future, but it's beginning to manifest. It's still a possibility. This has everything to do with happiness, because that is the symbol for the sun. A circle and a dot is the symbol for the sun. It may also have something to do with an Aries. That is the Aries symbol. This is teamwork. This is applying the will and the energy towards a goal. Okay, this is it's the number of action. It's the direct result of the 1 and the 2. You've got the idea, then you have the goal, and then you have the plan, and then things start to go. And this is this is gusto. Okay, there's some sort of teamwork ahead of you that should it really manifest, okay, then it's going to be a powerful team. Very powerful. And it's going to have all the energy that it needs behind it to get whatever its goal is finished, or to even keep going. This is a powerful energy that if this teamwork, if this energetic machine is built. It could keep going and going and going and going and going. Boy, and I have never had that explanation really for that card yet. So that's really interesting. Okay, Virgo, so the next energy that we read here is a major arcana card, and this energy is also manifesting into your life, but not quite. If we could just get it to focus. There we go. This is the major arcana card for Libra. This is balance, okay? Adjustment, equilibrium, justice. This has everything to do with beginnings and ends, the alpha and the omega. This is the sword of justice, truth. And she wears the crown of Ma'at, the ancient Egyptian goddess. She represents this very concept. They made gods and goddesses out of concepts. She is the concept of balance, the balance of the beginning and the end, the balance of the masculine and the feminine, the balance between happy and sad and so forth. Okay, so this divine balance that is throughout nature is beginning to manifest into your life. This is a very, very powerful set of future cards for you, Virgo. Wow, this reading is powerful so far, okay? So you're going to hit this divine balance first, and then you're going to have this energetic machine that is just going to be a juggernaut, I'm feeling. Holy moly. All right, so the next energy that we read is your hopes here. Now, this is sword energy. Sword energy is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. In this particular card, it's an Aquarian energy. You'll see that it's upside down. So this is your hope. This is not fully manifested just yet. So this is still basically a possibility, or it's just beginning to start. Now, this can be moving on for some. Okay, that's the first image I saw in my head. In other decks, this is a person or two people in a boat, and the Six of Swords is in the bow of the boat, and they're moving on to calmer waters. So that could be true for some of you, or it could be that my favorite way of looking at this card is and it has to do with the balance too, the masculine and the feminine. The yellow cross is the masculine, and the rose in the middle is the feminine. And this is called science because this is a mental journey. Okay, it could be a journey across the waters, such as the boat, or it could be this mental journey of discovery. You ask a question, you get an answer, but it leaves you with more questions, and that's exactly how scientists work. This is why it's called science. And what I love about this card is it looks like these are questions, and they all point to the divine. Why are we here? What are we doing? Basically, we all need to know what our divine blueprint is, the reason why we're here. How do we elevate our soul's energy? And so that type of questioning, I've always been on this. I've been on this mental journey since I can remember, actually. And sometimes there are periods in our lives where we really ask these questions more than we do at other times. And so you're hoping for some sort of journey here, moving on in some way. Okay, and so the next energy that we read here is a major arcana card. It is the moon. Okay, now this is your environment. So I'm just feeling like something's going to come to light. Okay, if this had been upside down like this, I would say, oh, something came to light already from out of the darkness. So some sort of deception. The moon is deceptive because it shines only because the sun is shining on it. This is about deception. The moon is all about it, okay? But it's reversed. And so either you're beginning to see where you've been deceived, or your intuition, this is also very intuitive. Your intuition is telling you there's something that you don't know, okay? But you're about to find out, okay? So that's what I'm feeling with that. This is the environment going on with you right now. So something that you've been deceived by is your intuition is telling you that you're going to find out the truth. And that is probably why you're hoping to figure out what's going on here with this journey, this mental journey. You've probably been asking a lot of questions. Okay, so this is your fear card. This is moving too fast. This is the Knight of Swords. All knights represent change. Okay, So you're probably afraid that if you move too fast, something major is going to change. This is a Gemini energy. May have something to do with a Gemini. You'll see it's right side up. So this is a fully manifested fear energy for you. Okay? You do not want to move too fast, because this night he can have like really great ideas, but he moves on too quickly. He doesn't finish anything. Okay? He has all these great ideas and he begins things powerfully, but he moves too fast, he moves on too fast. And so he is like kind of like the direct opposite of the Knight of Discs, who does everything correctly and is the most apt to become a king. Whereas this guy, he's just going way too fast. And that's what I think that you're afraid of, that if you move too fast, something could change and not for the better. This could also represent a person that you are afraid to put into your life because they act like this and you aren't like that. And so if you get involved with somebody who never finishes what they start, then that's basically chaos. You know, this is a chaotic type mind. The swords are all about mental energy. They're all about logic. And this seems to be a knight that doesn't have a whole lot of the logic going on for him. Okay, so now the outcome for you is wand energy. It's passionate energy. More of this power, and I'm feeling that it has something to do with this. And this is some sort of confrontation, okay? This is a conflict rather than a confrontation. And this energy is just now starting to manifest, and I just feel like it has something to do with the moon and the Six of Swords. You know, you've got the 6, and now here you've got the 7. They're all upside down. This may even have something to do with a Leo. Okay, it doesn't have to. And we've got Mars over here. Maybe this will happen after Mars is done being retrograde, or this could have something to do with a masculine, because this is the symbol for men. But what this one is unlike the 5 of wands, which is like a constructive conflict or battle. This one is, okay, so you're going to be feeling pretty defensive, okay? But the thing about the 7 of wands is that you're going to have the upper hand. And you have the energy to fight back. You have the energy and the upper hand to win this battle, okay? And all the purple here is telling me just use your intuition. Okay, use your intuition. Use what you've gathered through the logic that you're using over here with the 6 of Swords, and use your intuition that the moon card is telling you to use here. Okay, and I'm sure that these 3 cards will flip. Now, the energy at the bottom of the deck, we have more wand energy. Okay, this is going to be a sudden powerful force. Okay, this is a swift progression. So I think that once you find out what's going on here, okay, and you end up winning this battle, you've got the 7 of wands, now you have the 8. Boom. This is some sort of fast progression. This may have something to do with a Sagittarius, it doesn't have to. This is momentum. This is fast movement, a fast message even. This is just moving ahead like a great big passionate movement. Sometimes it's a little too much, okay? Sometimes this says, you know, slow down a little bit before you become exhausted. Let's see what's underneath. Oh no, okay, this movement is going to bring you the universe. Basically, it's the world and other decks. It's going to bring a whole new, the end of a cycle and the beginning of another one. And it's right side up here. It is really, really strong. But there may be a little bit of mental interference here and a series of steps for you that might have something to do with a Gemini. You might feel a little overwhelmed at one point, but eventually you are definitely going to have your solid foundation built and your happiness will be achieved. Yeah, happiness will be achieved. Okay. All right. So how much energy, how much control do you have over this situation? I gauge that by the number of major arcanas to minor arcanas. Major arcanas are our divine blueprint. They're like destiny, the reason why we're here. And the minor arcanas, to me as a reader, are very much representative of our free will as a being. So the major arcana, we have 1, 2, and 3. So 3 out of 10 cards mean you have a great deal of control over this situation with your free will, Virgo. You've got it right there. You've got your intuition that you can choose to use or not use, okay? But you are manifesting because you are doing good works, and you've got a great root here. Your base is already really awesome, okay? And it may be that this is in reverse, so maybe what you need to do, because water is also subconscious, it's also intuition. So since these are both upside down, all 3 of these are upside down, I think this is telling you you haven't been using your intuition as much as you need to in this situation here, okay? So go ahead and make these flip. Use your intuition, and you'll realize where you need to be when it comes to this conflict that you are about to face. So this has been an awesome reading, and I hope that it resonates with you. See you next time.